Mindful Movement with AARP Alabama. I'm your host, Judy Mannings, and today's session is with health educator Jerri Haslem. Folks, we want to remind you that AARP empowers people to choose how they live as they age. AARP is a nonpartisan 501c4 organization that has over 420,000 members in Alabama. AARP's role is to advocate for those 50 plus and their families. AARP is committed to offering opportunities for people to stay engaged from home. The Mindful Movement series provides an opportunity for you to keep moving in the safety of your own home. Good morning, Jerri. What do you have in store for us today?
Good morning. Today we're going to do some strength work and some core work while having a good time smiling and standing.
Well, that sounds exciting as usual with you, and we look forward to, again, this session. But folks, I want to remind you, before you begin any exercise routine, any whatsoever, you should consult with your physician to be sure it's safe to participate. All right, Jerri, let's get started.
Okay. Uh, Judy, are we good? Okay. Sometimes, technology, you never can tell. So this morning, we are going to do everything standing today. I'm going to ask you to grab your weights. And if you don't have weights, no worries. If you have canned goods, if you have water bottles, or if you just want to use your own resistance of your body, that's what we'll do. Make sure everything is clear around you. You're not having anything that's going to block you or get in your way. I've got my weights to the side. Let's stand up nice and tall. I'm going to stand right here and get my legs out hip distance apart, not locking my knees, but standing straight up. Zip up those abs. Give me that smile. And right here, I want you to hinge back, push those hips back, and just drop down right here, dropping down, feeling that in the back of those thighs. Tuck and roll all the way up. I love that. Such a good move, waking up that body. Again, I want you to push your hips back, hinge over, take it down right here, and then just tuck and roll all the way up. How about that? Give me one more. I'm going to step out just a little bit so I don't bump the wall and the door myself. Push those hips back, drop down, and just tuck and roll all the way up. Oh my goodness, that should feel so good right there. Right here, bring those legs in, and if you would, cross one leg over the other. And right here, even more of a stretch. I want you just to let your body roll down one vertebrae at a time. Just relax that body, relax that head, let those hips fall. And wherever you land, that's where you need to be. Giving yourself an amazing stretch right there. You can touch your toes, you can touch the floor, you can touch your shin, your knees. It doesn't matter. Where you are is exactly where you need to be. Tuck and roll all the way up. We're going to do that again. And when I say just let your body relax, giving it an amazing stretch, not quick, but a slow, continuous roll, getting to the point where you're settling into that stretch and not forcing it, okay? So again, let that body relax one vertebrae at a time. Just let it roll all the way down. Remember, wherever you land, that's where you need to be. Holding that stretch. It's not quick, it's slow, it's controlled. A nice stretch. It should feel good and soothing. Let's tuck and roll all the way up. Okay. Let's change those legs out for me, okay? Cross the opposite leg over. And one reason we're doing this before we get into the strength, we're making sure you stretch. You just don't want to get into something and you're all over the place. It's smooth. It should feel comfortable, maybe a little bit challenging, but not anything where it's going to cause you injury, okay? With that other leg crossed over, relax again, one vertebrae at a time. Just letting yourself fall into the stretch, not forcing it at all, okay? Just rolling down. And you're going to notice one side may be a little bit more flexible than the other. I can actually tell the difference in one side immediately just with my balance and strength of it, okay? So right here, you're going to tuck and roll all the way up. Amazing, okay? Let's do it one more time. Tuck and roll all the way down. That's it. I love it. Let's go. We're all the way down. And tuck and roll all the way up. I'm going to ask you to grab your weight. And when I do this, I love technology in real life. I'm looking at my computer and I'm seeing that it's giving me a notice. And I'm going to go ahead and come a little bit closer to you than I normally would. But I'm going to actually make sure that it doesn't start, because you know these devices, they want to do what they want to do. And I don't want that. I'm like, no, computer, don't start. I'm going to, hopefully it won't pop up again. And I do apologize. I was trying to postpone it. You love technology. I mean, we can't live without it, but it's trying to give me a notification of restart. And I'm like, no, let's not do that. That's the beauty of real life. So right here, I want you to grab your weights, okay? And with these weights right here, we're going to get ready to get that body again going down with a stretch. Let's go right here. Roll all the way down. Let it relax. And then roll all the way up. I've got my weights in my hand. You should feel that. Again, let's go all the way down. Excellent. Great. And bring it all the way up. Today is all about strength in our core. So if you've got weights, or if you don't have weights, the first thing we're going to do is right here. We're going to take our arms to right by our side. We're just going to bring our arms up with just a bicep, okay? Working the front of our arms right here. So let's just bring it up and control it down. Let's bring it up and down. Come on, let's give me 8 more. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's turn the arms out just a little bit. Don't squeeze, grip the weight so much with your hands. Right here, let's just bring it up and down, okay? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, is 2, and 1. Working that bicep a little bit differently. You have 3 different muscles right here in that bicep, so it's just not one way. So right here, we had the arms turned out. We had the arms straight. Now right here, let's bring the arms up right here, and let's just work the arm and the shoulder, that deltoid, okay? So let's bring it up. Give me 8. 8, 7, 6, 5. Is 4. Is 3. Is 2. And 1. Now let's put that together continuously, okay? So we're going to do our bicep straight up. Then we're going to take our bicep out. Then we're going to add the deltoids right here with the lift, okay? Just going from one move to the next. Ready? Give me a smile. Let's do it. It's 8, 7. It's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn it out. It's 8, 7, is 6, is 5, is 4, is 3, is 2, is 1. Now right here, 8, 7, is 6, is 5, is 4, is 3, is 2, and 1. Very good. Now what we're going to do, we're going to double those weights up if you're comfortable. But if you're not, you can use one weight, okay? We're going to put one leg out, and we're just going to bring it back, working, pulling that ab in, that core is engaged, and you're just going to pull straight back as if you're pulling a weed up out of a yard, okay? Ready? Let's go. 8, 7, pull that ab in, 6, 5, is 4, is 3, is 2, is 1. When we do that, the reason I say make sure you engage your abs, it's like 2 for 1. Working that abdominal, working that bicep and tricep at the same time. So your abs are engaged, you're like zipping them up, okay? Let's change out. Weights are doubled in the other hand, but you don't have to. You can have one weight or no weight. You're going to pull that ab in. So when you lean over, you're going to put your eyes on the ground, not at me, and you're going to pull straight back with that move, okay? Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5. It's 4, it's 3, it's 2, and 1. Good job. Right here, what I want you to do is separate the weights. Well, if I can speak and use the word separate, put a weight in each hand for me, okay? Now, right here, what we're going to do is use all of that arm move to take it out. So our abs are engaged in. We're right here as if we're going to actually just punch out, and we're going to twist and bring it out. When you do that, you're coming up on your heel. Abs are engaged, almost like a boxing move. So it's our strength and it's our core at the same time. Okay? Give me 8. 8, 7, 6, 5. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay? Let's do the other side. Change it out. Again, getting that core, it's like core work the entire time. And when I say core, a lot of times we hold our breath. Don't do that. So pull those abs in, engage that core, your abdominals, but not holding your breath. Okay? Other side. Ready? Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How about that? Let's get into that core even more, okay? I'm going to put one weight on the floor. And actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with maybe, and again, you can not have any weights in your hand. I'm just going to hold on to this just for a little bit more of making that form of what I want. So when we talk about core, a lot of times you don't want to get on the floor. You're like, I want to work my abdominals, but I don't want to get on the floor. I don't want to do a sit-up. I don't want to do a plank. Being able to work your core in a standing position is definitely an option. Sometimes due to injuries or not being able to raise your arms, I don't want to cause any problems there. But taking your arms above your head, that is key. Even if you just took your arms above your head, let's modify that, okay? Let's just take our arms straight out, okay? And right here, when I do this, I'm simply zipping up my abs. I got the weight in front of me just, to be, a point of where I am. But my arms are out in front of me. My shoulders are relaxed. They're not up here. They're relaxed. And I'm simply engaging, pulling in my abs. When you do this, that body is going to immediately engage. Those abdominals, just pulling them in and pulling them up. Holding that move is amazing. That is core work. We always think we got to be moving. Sometimes just holding a move will give you an amazing burn as well as a result. So just holding that, okay? We're going to put our arms down. This is what I want to give you, these nuggets. How can I work my abdominals and I'm in a chair, I'm standing up? You can do that by simply zipping those abs up, taking your hands, option number 1, out in front of you, okay? Option number 2, a little bit more, taking those arms all the way up, zipping up those abs, not bringing those shoulders in, keeping them relaxing down, keeping that head up, engaging those abs, arms are above your head, okay? That can be a little bit more challenging than the arms out in front of you. But what I always tell you and what I believe in is functional moves. Why are we doing this? What's the purpose? What is it going to do to improve in what I do? When you get your core stronger, it's going to help your back. A lot of times people say, oh, my back is hurting. I'm having back problems. And a lot of times it may be your back, but it may be the front. It's like if I were pregnant, it's like, oh my goodness, my back is hurting because of what I'm carrying in front. So sometimes It can be the opposite. And the reason I want to talk about and concentrate today and make you think about your core is going to be beneficial in so many things you do. If you're walking, if you're cycling, if you're getting out of a chair, that core is amazing. Getting in and out of a car. So focusing on, think about this. Sometimes just bring your abs in. Not holding your breath, just bring your abs in. Many years ago, they had machines that would make your ab go in. You can do that yourself. I'm telling you, you are your own machine. So that core work, bringing those abs in, you're standing, zip up those abs, bring those abs in. Think about that, and that in itself is core work. You don't even see it, you can feel it. No one has to tell you, pull your abs in. When you tell yourself that and you engage those abs, immediate, okay? So let's do that a few more times. Ready? Our arms are out, and I'm just engaging my abs. I know it's like, Jerri, I don't see anything, but I promise you can feel it. Zipping up those abs, level 1 or level 2, arms above your head, zipping up those abs. Just holding this move for 30 seconds, for a minute. It is amazing, okay? Bringing it right here again. Sometimes your arms and shoulders, they're not going to be as forgiving, especially if you've had some type of rotator injury. Zipping up those abs, holding that ab in. Let's hold this ab in, not our breath, for 15 more seconds. I know, such a good, I love a little bit of a glazed burn. You can feel your body warming up when you do it as well. Just bringing those abs in. Not holding your breath, but holding your abdominals, that core, okay? Very good. Relax it. I can feel that. I know if you're doing that, you're like, wait a minute, is it warming up? You get that little warm feeling, okay? That's what I'm wanting from you today. Let me give you another option. I'm going to put the weight down, okay? And again, sometimes people will ask me, how long should I do X amount of exercise, be it abdominals, whatever? There's never, ever a time limit. We're all different. You may be doing something for 5 reps, 10 reps, or 5 minutes. There is no perfect recipe. Your body will tell you. Your body is so smart. It'll tell you, and you just build up to it, getting your endurance to do those things, okay? So when it comes to that abdominals, let's imagine that we have a step in front of us. We're going to tap it, or a chair, working those abs. So we're going to step out. We're going to step out. We're stepping out, and we can step high. It's a tap. It's a tap. When we do that, those abs are working. You may see people that are jumping on top of boxes, working all of their body, giving themselves that energy as well as working their abs, because when they engage to hop up on whatever that is, they got to engage their whole bodies. I challenge you to put maybe even a shoebox in front of you or a chair. Work your way up to work those abs. So you're just simply tapping or pulling it up, working those abs in that way. You may do this for 5 minutes, or you may say, you know what, I'm going to do 50, or I'm going to do 10. I want you to feel comfortable doing core work, feeling comfortable saying, I've got to engage my core. It's helping everything in your body, all your activities. If you're golfing, if you're walking, if you're swimming, if you're hiking, if you're bowling, whatever your activity is, that core is like it's protecting everything as well as giving you a base to do everything. Okay. So let's do 10. Okay. I know I always say 10, then I add on. I know. But let's start with 10. We're going to alternate as if we're stepping up, and all of this is for our core. Okay. So, ready? I'm going to bring it up for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to tell you the key to this is to bring it up, engage those abs without leaning back, without compromising the move, understanding what we're working. We're working core. we're working abdominals. So when we bring it up, we're not leaning, we're standing straight up, and we're working those abs, okay? 10 more. I know, I always add on, okay? Ready? Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How about that? Okay? One thing this will also do is going to challenge your balance. When I pick my leg up, I've got to adjust that body so I'm not leaning in, so I'm standing up straight. So when you're coming one leg off, of course, that's going to make those muscles fire up even more. So you're getting that core and some balance when you do that, okay? Can we do another set? I know, okay? Ready? Give me a smile. Get yourself ready. Think about your balance. Core work. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How was that? I hope that was good. Be it 5 minutes or 5 on each side or 15 minutes. Thinking about why we do these things and how important they are to our everyday functional moves, okay? I tell you, when you move, you don't always have to sweat. When you move, you don't always have to be out of breath. Taking those things and moving and shifting them to work in your everyday lifestyle. Understanding that strength is just as important as cardio. Understanding that core is going to benefit you in all of your moves. Understanding that balance has to be there for you to walk, okay? So, strength, core, let's do a little bit of a stretching and give me a smile, okay? Even with that, I want you to take these legs apart. Your knees are soft, okay? And right here, think about those abdominals and lean over, push those hips back. Now I want you to think about bringing yourself up with your abdominals. So bring yourself up and making your abdominals do the work. Yes, my shoulder, my back, I'm coming up, but actually taking those abs and bringing it back, okay? Let's do another one. Ready? Hinge with those hips, push it back, lean over. Now right here, think about those abs, zip it up nice and tall, nice and tight. Oh, that feels good. Bring those legs in. Right here, I want you to drop down, bring those arms all the way up as much as you can. Take it and bring it all the way down. Again, drop down, bring it all the way up. Squeeze those abs in, turn it out, bring it all the way down. Excellent. Take those shoulders up and back. Up and back again. Up and back one more time. Inhale from that belly button. Blow it up and out. Inhale again. Blow it up and out. All I need is a smile. I want you to think about your core. I tell you that, think about your core with all of your activities, with everything you do. Think about engaging that core, just squeezing in. Give me, as if you're doing your sit-ups, you're on the wall. Bring that ab in, not holding your breath. Think about the moves that we said with putting our arms out in front of us and just engaging those abs, putting those arms above our head, engaging those abs, lifting the legs one at a time. Take those nuggets, incorporate that in your activities. Think about the functional moves and how they benefit you, okay? I absolutely love being here with you. And thank you, because today we could have had a technical difficulty, but the computer, it decides to tell me it wants to do something. So I thank you for your time. I appreciate you. And remember, 5 minutes, 5 reps, or 10 minutes, it all adds up. Okay? Thank you again. Judy?
Thank you, Jerri. And of course, we are always open to your experiences and your knowledge, but more importantly, you get us moving, and you get us moving with a smile. So thank you very much. Core movement is definitely important. So folks, we've dropped a survey in the chat box. Please take a moment to let us know what you think about the entire program. We welcome your input. Thanks for joining us, and don't forget to tune in Tuesday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time for the next session of Mindful Movement. Have a great day. Goodbye. Keep moving.